Good evening, everyone. Jonathan Davis here with Davis AutoSports, and this is a not our typical for sale advertisement video, so just bear with us. So for you guys that follow us, know that we restore and refurbish these 80 series Land Cruisers. We have 3 in the shop that are all spoken for, that are getting complete restorations, new paint, new interior. 2 of them are getting new engines. One's getting a factory rebuilt, the other one's getting a 5.3 GM Vortec, and the other one has relatively lower miles, so we're keeping that engine in it. So we actually bought this as a vehicle to bring in inventory to restore. It was a amazing platform. It's a one owner with over 40 service records on the Carfax report. So the original owner bought it brand new at the Toyota dealership and had it serviced at the same Toyota dealership since day one of ownership. So when I had the opportunity to buy this, I said this is going to be the perfect platform to do a restoration. It's been extremely well taken care of. We'll do the essentials to it. And as we got it in, I said, man, this is going to be a really nice Land Cruiser the way it is for someone that doesn't want to spend a bunch of money, because we know the value of these trucks, as you guys know the value of them. But knowing that these trucks can go 300,000 and 400,000 miles, yes, it has 205,000 miles, but it's been impeccably cared for. So this video is not to really showcase this truck, just to sort of give you different options as to what we can do. So the first option is to, and also guys, we have not touched the outside of this Land Cruiser. We have pulled the seats out. We started working on the seats. Those will be photographed in the listing. We have steam cleaned the carpet, so usually our restorations include new leather, new carpet, and I just put some brakes on this project to say, let me present it to the market, see what the market wants, and we will complete this Land Cruiser the way you, the buyer, wants it. So option 1 is selling it the way it is, which we've already done some carpet work, we've already done some seating work, so we can put the seats back in, but we would still service this truck. Not necessarily redo all the components, but whatever it needs, seals, gaskets, brakes, or whatever, we will do that and sell it without any major reconditioning. So that's going to leave you with an original 200,000 mile truck. We'll paint correct the paint, all that sort of stuff. The second option, let me go ahead and start walking around before I drive you guys crazy standing in one place. The second option would be sort of a reconditioning, if you will. Redo a lot of the components that need to get done, you know, but maybe not necessarily a full-blown restoration. So the first option, you know, we would need the truck for about 2 weeks to do, you know, the basics. You know, it's just in such great condition that the second option's sort of an in-between, where, you know, we'll do a little bit of paint work if it needs it on like some bumper caps. We'll put some new tires on it, maybe go through the AC system, all that sort of stuff. So sort of a reconditioning to bring it back to life, more than it is now, but maybe not a full-blown restoration that's going to run, you know, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 just for the restoration. And the third option is a full restoration, starting with a perfect platform. We're going to minimize the cost of body work because it doesn't need body work, so the repainting of it would be a breeze. Since it's been so well serviced, it's just going to be easy to replace and go through all the components. But in my opinion, since it's been so well serviced, I will not do the full-blown restoration. One of the benefits of buying something that's been impeccably serviced is that it's going to last forever, as these trucks do. So that's why we put a halt on or a slowdown on the restoration, and to give you guys an option. And I know I'm going quick. It's about 8 o'clock at night. I've been at the office since 5 a.m., so just bear with me. So we'll go ahead, and please keep in mind, guys, we have not touched the exterior of this truck. I do not present vehicles to the market without us going through them and just getting them super clean. And I just felt like this thing was decent enough to show you guys what it is. I mean, there's definitely, you know, some little things here and there, some little dents, some little dings, and all that sort of stuff. But if you're looking for a second vehicle, a knock-around vehicle, a beach cruiser, you know, this is the perfect little truck. Now, if you want something as a daily driver, something nicer, then we'll go with the second option and fix the dents, fix the scratches, you know, little stuff like this bumper cap. When you get up close, well, you'll see little imperfections, repaint that. but not necessarily redo the drive line, put a new engine, put new leather seats, all that sort of stuff. So many different options on this, and just want to give you guys the opportunity to take a look at it. So you got some little scrapes right there, but I just said, man, this is such a nice truck the way it is. It would be a shame to completely redo it, because someone that wants one of these that's nice and doesn't have, you know, even used nice ones on the market, we know they go 15, 20, 25 grand, and fully restored ones, you know, 50, 60, 70, 80 grand. So I just said, let me show this to you guys. You can take a look at it. Pretty green exterior. I do want to point out one thing. So these factory flares are a charcoal, and this is a slightly different color right there, and that's one thing that I don't like. I'm going to present to you guys, but we can easily, if you wanted to go with option 1 or 2, we can leave it, of course, or we can color match the flares to this color, or color match the panels to the flares, whatever you want to do. But I don't like how that's 2 different colors. If you get up, you know, there are some, well, that's not even a blemish, but very, very light scratches. A lot of that can be wet sanded and compound out. Just little wear here and there, but no major damage whatsoever. You do have, as you see right here, you have a dent or ding, so if you're going to go the cheap route, we'll leave it. If you want to go the second route, we can pop it out, and of course a full-blown restoration, everything will be perfect. Mud flap, but that's just because it's a little dirty and needs to be cleaned up. Little scratch right there. So no matter what route we go, it's going to come out nice. Now, we did already spend a lot of time on the seats, so the seats are pulled out. They got completely, and I'll run inside and show you guys those, but the carpet has been steam cleaned, has been scrubbed. It's super clean. The back seats, well, can't see, we don't have our big camera out here. I'm just doing this on my iPhone, guys, so the quality is going to be pretty poor. So look, I'm going to end this video like this. You guys have a great idea of what this truck is. I'll have some pictures on the listing as well. You'll see the Carfax report, which is absolutely, it's just a beautiful Carfax report. One owner, over 40 service records at the same place. Let me know what you guys want to do. I'll put some baseline prices in the listing as far as selling it sort of in stage 1 like this, but serviced up and cleaned up. And then the second one would be, you know, all the cosmetic stuff taken care of to some degree. And then the third will be a full-blown restoration, which would be new engine, new brakes, new cooling, new heat, new AC, you know, the whole shebangs. But I don't feel this Land Cruiser necessarily needs that. All right, guys, I'm heading home. Have a good night.